Hello and welcome to Split Kastela, where we last left the Cirrus Vision Jet. And with BeyondATC being online all the time I wanted, I decided to take this Vision Jet not on random flights, but on a continuous one. So today we are going to fly from Split Kastela to Skopje. It will be about an hour of flight. And well, the weather is quite intense, as you can see in the background. I hope we will have an interesting flight, but still, I do hope we will see something of the ground as well. So let's close the door first. And let's turn on the batteries. Let's put on the headset. And just to save the batteries, let's use external power. Okay, I want to have how was this done? Now I can change it. Okay, so let's have the checklist on this. So, the PFD, and of course the pre-flight inspection is complete. Door is locked. Parking brake is set. Batteries are on. Generators 1, 2 on. External GPU in use. And FedEx channel alpha is displayed. Okay, let's stop with the checklist here and go for, let's use this for MFD, VFD. So let's go for utilities and initialization.
Higher, 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 higher. Stall, stall, stall.
Okay, let's do a FOB sync. We need about 1,000 pounds of fuel for the flight. We need 480 pounds of fuel for the flight itself. The block fuel is 1,100. And I'm not sure it shows in pounds anywhere. It only shows in gallons, but let's hope it's the same. Okay, as for weight and balance, there is 2 of us here. Let's just check. Yes. Okay. And as for the flight plan, we are starting from nope. And flying to Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo Skopje. Okay. According to SimBrief, we will use runway 05 and Valley 1 Whiskey departure. Up. There it is. At Skopje we are going to arrive to runway 34 by the Koga 1 Alpha arrival, which is basically a Kogat to Skopje VOR direct. And I expect ILS 34. Minimums is 982 for runway 34, and let's go with the Skopje transition. We will see what we get. As for the route itself, at Velit we go direct Medux, where we will join upper Mike 867 to Kogat. And that's our route. Let's go back, and interestingly we are kicked out of the initialization, so accept initialization. Okay, let's make it full screen. So we take off runway 05, gain altitude by this big right turn, Velit, Medux, Kogat, and the approach should be flying over the runway, downwards to the south, off to D116D, and then back onto the runway heading, so the glide path. Alright, it seems the same as on the plans. As with that, let's listen to the 80s, which should be 1253.
Dew point 18, QNH 1006, landing and departing runway 05. Transition level 110. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Echo. Kastela Airport information, Echo 0752 Zulu, wind 105 at 9, a few clouds at 2200, ceiling 3300 broken, temperature 21, dew point 18, QNH 1006, landing and departing runway 05. Transition level 110.
That part we have already heard, so let's go over to tower, because there is no delivery on ground frequencies. And let's see if BeyondATC gets that. No, let's see. Okay, 124675 for the tower for BeyondATC, so 124675. Kastela Tower, good morning. Cirrus Vision Jet Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, information Echo on board, request IFR to Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet Split Tower, information Echo correct, expect runway 05, Daily 1 Whiskey departure, squawk 1455.
Clear to Skopje by Valley 1 Whiskey departure from runway 05, squawking 1455, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
We'll go. Okay, so squawk 1455.
Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Roger that, we'll call you back when ready for a start or taxi. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. So 1455. And we did not get an initial altitude, so let's quickly check our charts about the departure. Okay, let's set flight level 110 as initial altitude. So okay, flight level change and nav mode. Let's set heading to cannot make it 049. Kastela Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, request startup.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Startup approved, we'll call you for taxi. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, so strobe lights on, gas message is normal, thrust lever is idle. Let's hold the brakes as instructed. Engine knob. Okay, fuel pump on is displayed. No, those error messages are not displayed. I already did so, and let's okay, it happened while we were going with the checklist, so okay, okay, external power is automatically disconnected. Oxygen master. I think we can add the pressure as well. Okay, they are set. We do have altimeter 1006, transponder is 1455. Yes, it's set. Ignition altitude set. Flight controls. So rudder left, right, neutral, down, up, neutral, left, right, neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. Trim. Let's set it to 6% as required. Flaps 50. Toga button pressed. Okay, CAS messages are what they are expected. They are upright. Kastela Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, request taxi.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, runway 05 taxi via Alpha.
Runway 05, taxi via Alpha, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, we will not need the pushback. Clear right, clear left. I was trying to be too cautious. Okay, brakes are checked. Departure briefing complete. Landing lights on. Kastela Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ready at Alpha.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, I didn't get that.
Kastela Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ready for departure.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, backtrack runway 05. Call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 05 and call you when ready for departure. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. It's pretty annoying that when looking around with the mouse, the rudder pedals seems to stop working. I don't know how they interfere, but it's pretty annoying. Okay, let's get to the end of the runway as quickly as possible. After all, we are allowed to taxi on the runway quite a lot faster than we are at the moment. So, okay, no probe heat switch on. Ice protection not needed. Cast messages, no cast messages. Trim is set 6, flaps are 50. It's not displayed. Kastela Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ready for departure.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Split Tower, wind 105 at 9, runway 05, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05, cleared for takeoff. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. So, airspeed alive, 50 knots, 60, 70, 80. Gears up. Flaps up. And flight level change. Now mode. Autopilot.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact split departure 120.875.
120875, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. One 20875. Kastela departure, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 2000 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet Split departure. Good day, identified climb to flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, it's quite clear at the moment where we are, but we will fly into these clouds eventually. Landing gear is up, flaps up. Okay. Thrust lever managed by the auto thrust. Engine parameters will be monitored. Cabin pressure. It's slowly climbing. Ice protection will be needed. This looks really nice. We are flying into
Hotel
the
Alpha
clouds.
Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Zagreb radar 124.85.
Radar at 12485. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Goodbye. 12485. Zagreb radar, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 10,800 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Zagreb radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. And we are over the clouds, so I assume we can turn off the engine anti-ice now. Transition was 110, so let's go standard barrel. And as we are now quite out in the open, we don't need to listen to the engine as much. It will take some time to climb this 10,000 feet to our cruising altitude, and by then we will not be very far from our top of descent. But oh, look, there's some traffic overhead. Anyhow, the Vision Jet is not the fastest climber out there, but we are below the usual flight levels of airliners, so we will not bother them, and we will not be bothered by them, unless of course they are climbing or descending. And with that, let's just enjoy the view. 1000 to go. We will soon be able to gather a bit of speed and fly towards our top of descent.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Zagreb radar 122.575.
122575, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Zagreb radar, hello, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, flight level 270.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Zagreb radar identified.
Okay, and while we just checked in to a new station, let's quickly do a listen in to 80s at Skopje. 130125.
0822 Zulu, wind variable temperature 21, dew point 17, QNH 1013, landing and departing runway 34, transition level 110, advise on initial contact, you have information November. Skopje Airport information November, 0822 Zulu, wind variable temperature 21, dew point 17, QNH 1013, landing and departing runway 34, transition level 110, advise on initial contact, you have information November.
Okay. So we have November. And we also have 51 knots of tailwind. Now that will do a lot of good to arrive in time. Right now it's predicted to happen at 9:18 and it's currently 8:37. And also let me just quickly check. Top of descent in 26 minutes. Nice. Okay, with almost 20 minutes left to top of descent, let's check our arrival and approach. And let's do it full screen. So Kogat 1 Alpha is basically a direct from Kogat to Skopje VOR and should be over 110 if I get that right. This for the approach. Oh, come on. No. So as for
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Belgrade Control 120.425.
120425, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Goodbye. Radar, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, flight level 270.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Belgrade Control identified.
Okay, so approach. So VOR at 6,000. Let's make it an at, and then we will have a better top of descent. Okay, runway is at 768. There's a bit of difference displayed and between the chart, but not very much. And our minimums is 982, which is already set. Also, ILS is 108.7. That's correct. Okay, we will depart either at Delta or Charlie, and well, we don't need a passenger terminal, so I guess we will go for the remote apron. Of course, there is no runway for Skopje, not runway, airport scenery for Skopje. At least I do not have, so I expect the designations to be wrong. Oh, it's nice looking outside. So, back to the map. quite a lot of traffic around us. But no one in conflict with us.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Koga 1 Alpha with the Koga transition, runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Koga 1 Alpha arrival with Koga transition to runway 34, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, and will report when ready.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Koga 1 Alpha with the Koga transition, runway 34. Verify ready for descent.
Negative, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet is not yet ready.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Koga 1 Alpha with the Koga transition, runway 34. Verify ready for descent.
Koga 1 Alpha with the Koga transition, runway 34, call when ready, Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, descent to 3,600 feet, QNH 1013.
Descent to 3,600 feet, QNH 1013, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, somehow, when it tells me that I should tell when ready for descent, if I acknowledge it in any way, we get immediately a descent instruction. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, what we are going to do is start a VS descent for, let's say, 500 feet and enable VNAV. And as we are descending, so thrust lever managed by the auto thrust, landing field elevation, there's 8 feet difference off, nothing we can do about it. Ice protection will need to be used, but not yet. Transition will not yet happen, and seat and seat belts are of course secure. Let's listen if there is new 80s. 130125.
On initial contact, you have information, Oscar.
Okay,
Skopje Airport information, Oscar. 0837 Zulu. Wind variable temperature 21, dew point 16, QNH 1013. Landing and departing runway 34. Transition level 110. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Oscar.
Okay, so other than the
Skopje Airport information,
designation,
Oscar.
there is no change. Okay, no conflicting traffic, unless of course if that airplane that's below 3,300 feet takes a bit of left turn. Okay, I say we are quite close so quite close flying into these clouds, especially that towering one ahead. So let's make sure that engine anti-ice is on.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Skopje approach 120.3.
Skopje approach, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, flight level 220, descending 3,600 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, verify information, Oscar.
Affirmative, information Oscar is on board, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, verify information, Oscar.
Affirmative, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, verify information, Oscar.
Information Oscar is on board, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Skopje approach, QNH 1013, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34.
QNH 1013, expecting vectors for ILS 34, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Negative, runway 34.
Correction, runway 34, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn right heading 130, descend to 6,300 feet, QNH 1013, vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 3-5 miles.
Turn right, heading 130, descend 6,300 feet by QNH 1013, vectors for the approach, expecting further clearance in 35 miles, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
All aircraft be advised, information Papa now current QNH 1012.
Okay, QNH 1012. Okay, we're descending, so anyhow, but we only need to descend instead of 3,600 to the 6,300. And also, let's have the landing speed bugs, and also we are being vectored, so okay, so and the airport should be about somewhere in that direction. Can't say I see it, so we'll see.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn right heading 155, descend to 5,600 feet, QNH 1012.
Turn right heading 155, descend 5600, QNH 1012, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, we already transitioned the altimeter. We did brief the approach, they are upright. Ice protection is not needed anymore.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn left heading 085, descend to 3,800 feet.
Turn left heading 085, descend 3,800 feet. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 6 miles from CEF34. Turn left heading 025, maintain 3,600 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 34.
Turn left heading 025, maintain 3,600 until established and cleared for ILS 34. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, let's stop this. Or we are going to enter a mountain.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, no tower services available at Skopje Airport, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, I should have started to slow down, well, a lot earlier, then I wouldn't need to do all these flick flags. But at least we can practice our approach. Quite bumpy sometimes. Okay, now we are on the glide slope, but still to the left to the runway. So flaps full gear down, landing lights are on.
$500. Minimums.
Continue. So we did our approach and we did land. No go around. Flaps are up. Ice protection not in use. Pitot heat can go off. Landing lights were not on. That's stupid. Okay. yeah. Skopje ground, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, request taxi to parking.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet did not copy.
Request taxi to parking, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, welcome to Skopje Airport. No suitable gates for your aircraft exist at this airport according to your scenery data. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Taxi at pilot's discretion, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Alright. Then we will take a right turn at Alpha. There's the welcome committee on the left, but I will not go to a gate. So instead we will take the next one on the left. That's the remote apron. And this is where we will park. So thrust lever is idle. Engine anti-ice is not in use, but let's better check it. No, not in use. Bleeder, oxygen. Lights, engine knob. And engine button. Generator 1, 2, strobe lights. So, welcome to Skopje. It was, well, quite far from an ideal approach. I did not start deceleration until it was all, well, too late, and then I had to manually fly most of the approach part. But still, we arrived safe and sound, and that's what counts the most. It was a beautiful, cloudy flight. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you on our next flight. Until then, have a nice day, and goodbye.